Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. On today's episode, we look into the Chicago Bulls versus the Orlando Magic. Which Bulls team will we get against these Magic? I don't know, but y'all already know we're going to talk about it, and y'all got to hear this music first.
Cognac, gang, gang.
Shy Bulls Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, holding it down to another episode of Shy Bull Podcast for me and my co-host C-Dub. If you like what you're listening to, ensure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. But look, y'all, we know the same old thing keep going on with our Chicago Bulls. But hey, as passionate fans, we keep showing up and they just keep hitting us in the mouth. After winning 3 in a row and being this close to being at 500, the Bulls go ahead and lose 3 games in a row. The Bulls tonight, they're going to face off against these young Magic, and let's keep it a buck. These guys have given the Bulls fits dating back to last season. Like the Bulls did beat them in the last meeting, but let's be honest. The Bulls definitely has had some trouble with these guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's, as I just mentioned, the Bulls won 3, they lost 3. And it came with some bad finishes to the game. They had a chance to win against the Cavs, who the Bulls felt they were robbed in the previous 2 games against those Cavs because of bad calls or missed calls, whatever you want to call it. But they couldn't close the deal to get back in the win column. And that's just the story of what the hell the Bulls are. That's the story of what the Bulls are. They're going to come out. They're going to play some games, and then they're going to come out, and then they're going to just have that I don't care attitude, as Auntie Goon always point out. They always come out. They give us a 3-game stretch. Boom, 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 going crazy. But then they come back with another 3-game stretch, and you just like, man, screw this team. They out here tripping, and yeah, we just be done with them. We calling everybody all type of goofies and dummies and how stupid they are and how bad Billy's coaching. And so, to be honest with you, I don't even know what team is going to show up tonight. The Magic, they are a young, scrappy team with a lot of young talent on that team. Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Paolo Banchero. You got Wendell Carter Jr., who loves to play against the Chicago Bulls. Didn't love the last game he played the Chicago Bulls, but overall, when he plays Chicago Bulls, he typically shows up to play the Chicago Bulls and let them know, hey, y'all screwed up when y'all traded me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so curious to see what Bulls team we're going to get tonight because, honestly, I don't know. Are we going to see the Bulls that play a complete game, or are we going to see the Bulls that play down to their competition? Are we going to see the Bulls that move the ball, or are we going to have the Bulls or see the Bulls that go heavy ISO and then just ruin the game? Are we going to see the Bulls that utilizes Nick Vooch in key moments, or are we going to get the Bulls that only play good in the first half or good in the second half, or, you know what I'm saying, having those long droughts of just bad play, not being able to put the ball in the basket and things like that? Because if the Bulls decide to go in that route and play in that way, that manner, they will be losing another game and will drop to 4 in a row. You know what I mean? Because as of right now, and I'm going to just throw it out there, the buyout market ain't looking too damn good for the Chicago Bulls. I don't know if they making calls or try to attempt to bring players in who they thought they were, but I know a lot of these older players, these veteran players, they want to play for championships. Hence why they see the Chicago Bulls and they're like, this is not a championship team. Look at the news that was surrounding Zach LaVine during the trade deadline. Look at the turmoil that has been leaked from the Bulls organization in the last few months. You had a hidden contract given to the coach. You had multiple player meetings amongst the players. You had shouting matches amongst the players that's being reported to where these guys are into it. No guy, not many guys, and I'm not saying it's 100% ruled out for the team, but not many guys want to jump in the Bulls locker room already, and it's already turmoil, especially with the age of some of these buyout players. Some of these buyout players, bro, they want to go compete for a championship. Hence why Terrence Ross, that's just one example, who is former Orlando Magic, he was like, KD went to Phoenix, Phoenix looking good. Phoenix got a good organization and they got a good coach, and the GM is doing a hell of a job over there. Let me go over there. And it's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not completely ruling the Chicago Bulls out from receiving some players out of the buyout, but that's something that they got to consider because the team right now, they don't show heart, bro. If the city of Chicago is saying that they don't show heart, what do you think the consensus is around the league, bro? What do you think the consensus is around the league, bro? What do we think it is? You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta be honest and with the entire thing when it comes down to seeing what Bulls team will show up against the Orlando Magic. And the honest question is when the game come on at 8 p.m. Eastern, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We know that the Bulls is they're much talent. They have way more talent than this team. They got stars on this team that should be able to help get a victory. But at the end of the day, the same talent that's on the court who we expect to help the Bulls get a victory, a lot of the times it seems like the chemistry is not there. It seems like they come in most cases, low energy to start the game, and then they got to ramp up once they get in a deficit, or they start off going crazy, and then when the opposing team turns on the pressure, the Bulls don't know how to handle it. This is supposed to be a veteran team. I understand there's young players here and there. You know what I'm saying? But DeMar DeRozan is a vet. Zach LaVine is a vet. Nikola Vucevic is a vet. These guys know the way. But yet, we still find ourselves in situations to where the Chicago Bulls can't close the deal for some reason. And that's just what it is. That's really what it is. Now, if we're looking at tonight's game, we know that the Bulls, they should be at home. Correct me in the comments if I got that wrong. Chicago Bulls fans, if they begin to stink on the home court, every fan should boo them. Me personally, I say turn your tickets in. Refund. Why? Why would I be suggesting that the Bulls fans turn their tickets in? Because the team has ass. They are underachieving. They're not even where they should be. Right now, if the playoffs started today, the Bulls will not be in. The Bulls would not be in. They're not even in a play-in tournament right now. That's the current state of the Chicago Bulls. And we've been listening to it for the last few weeks. The same old stories. If the Bulls had the things that they say at the press conference, bro, should be spectacular. They tell us everything that they plan to do and should have done. But when we watch the game, they don't do it. So what is the real issue? We know the coach ain't going nowhere. So the players have to overcome. How do they do that? Sacrifice. Sacrifice from among each and every player in that locker room and stop being so damn selfish. That's how they get it done. But at the end of the day, that's on them. So Chicago fans, y'all heard it here first. I don't know how many fans this gonna touch before game time, but boo the hell out of them if they come out. Don't buy no more tickets until they show a better showing. For real. I know I'm just beating the dead horse with that one, but because it's still gonna be people that still gonna go to these games. But to send a message to them, boo the hell out of them. Boo the hell out of them. Because we don't deserve that, bro. We don't deserve that. And honestly, it'd be hard to come up here and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm going to still ride with them because I'm a passionate fan. And y'all see the banner behind me. That's why. The banner behind me. That's why. But hey, y'all let me know who y'all think, which Bulls team will we see against the Magic. Let me know. Because I honestly can't tell y'all, bro. I honestly cannot tell y'all which team will show up. You know what I'm saying? Once the game tip off, I'll be right there watching, doing a live call with C-Dub tonight. So make sure you're there. Let me know what y'all think about think in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to be a part of the mailbag episodes, hit me up. Hit us up on our voicemail, 773 242-9219. Y'all see how depressed I got after being, I started off great, and then I just started thinking about what a team is and how they perform, and it just bring me down, bro. Bring me down. Can we get a win? I don't care. Winning cures all, bro. That's it. So, hey, it's another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, bro. I can't do it no more. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Cognac.